In this episode, I want to share with you three major differences between men and women. Let me tell you, my darling, whether you're married or you are single, please watch to the end. This one will help you. This one will blow your mind. Why am I bringing this episode here? Because most often I used to hear women complaining about one thing or the other. But my darling, this one will be an eye-opener to you, and it will help you to know what to complain about and what not to complain about. Grab your pen, grab your paper, and let's journey together. Number one, men doesn't want disturbance. Yes, darling. Yes, I know some of you may say, oh, big sister, we women want disturbance. Yes, that's our nature. And we love it. Let me give you an example. For married people like us and family that have toddlers like us, you can bear me witness that whenever you want to go to a meeting and you tell your husband, do you know that next week I am going for a meeting, maybe women conference. I know I'm laughing. You will understand me. I am going for women conference. I am going for this meeting. I am going for this meeting. So as a matter of fact, you will stay with the children and I will go and come back. The first question he asks you is, when will the meeting dismiss? Because you have said for him to stay with the children, he will ask you, when will the meeting dismiss? Because they don't love disturbance. The second question he will ask you is, won't you go with them? The second question you will ask is that, is there no way you will go with them? Yes, reason because their nature is not a nature of disturbance. They don't know how to handle those things. The third question he will ask you is, can't you call Sister A or Auntie B to come and stay with them? And you will be imagining, just 5 hours meeting. Why am I calling someone to come and stay with them? I've been staying with them like for every... My darling, this is their nature. That 5 hours is like someone that is spending eternity in that meeting. Another thing is that when it is 3 hours, he will start to call you. Oh, have you guys dismissed? When are you coming back? Like, he'll be sending you message, asking you, where is the diaper? Where is the food? Where do you keep the snacks? And you'll be wondering, is the man I'm with in the house? Yes, he is in the house with you, but he's not taking notice of all those things. This is their nature. They don't want disturbance. So don't always complain like, oh, why my husband cannot help me take care of my children? Why my husband cannot stay with them? Let me go for meeting and come back. This is their nature. If you can understand them, my darling, may I tell you that you will enjoy your marriage. If you can understand them, you know that they are not wired like that. For we women, even if the whole world is still on our head, we will still find a way to navigate. So don't always complain when you notice that he doesn't want to disturb. He doesn't want disturbance. You will say, okay, take care of children. Let me go down and get something from the supermarket. And you say, dress them and go with them. He's not saying it because he hates them. He's saying it because this is their nature. They don't know how to handle those things. They are not wired for it. So don't ever complain. Do it with your happiness, knowing that he loves you and he loves the family. Just that this is how they are wired. Number 2, multitasking. Do you notice that women, we love to multitask? Yes, my dear, I am number one. I am talking from experience. I will be cooking food, doing laundry, trying to create content, thinking about this, doing other things, editing, talk. Yeah. But men, when it comes to multitasking, they want to focus on one thing and finish that thing. Why am I saying this? Someone approached me and said, oh, mommy, I don't know why my husband just be focusing on one thing, knowing that we have so many things to do. I sat her down and I said, my dear, that is their nature. Yes. Don't push him. Men don't want to be doing 100 things at a time. We women, we love to do 100 things at a time, and that's why we have a womb. Yes, our womb is there to help us to incubate, to do so many things. So as a woman, knowing that you have a womb, always know that your womb is not just to give birth to the baby. Your womb is not just to carry baby. Your womb is also to carry so many tasks. And guess what? After doing all these things, you still make up and come out refreshed. Yes, darling. You come out rejuvenated. You come out feeling like nothing happened. So if you notice that you marry a man or you are dating a man, but you feel like this person just be doing one thing and he's there, I've been doing so many things, my dear, that is their nature. Remember, God gave you a womb not just to carry a baby, but a womb to carry other tasks, other activities. And guess what? We will do it gloriously. We will do it with honor. We will do it with happiness. We will do it knowing that we are called and we are equipped for that. My dear, for God to make you a woman, He called you and He equipped you for that. So stop complaining that you do so many things and your husband is not doing anything, or perhaps your husband is not helping you. I'm not saying, please disclaimer wait, I'm not saying that your husband should not help you. It's different thing. But what I am saying is their nature is not a nature of multitasking. The last thing that differentiates us from men is decision making. When it comes to decision making, you notice that men are slow in decision making. Yes, darling. Hey, you will ask him this question and expecting an answer from him, and he will say, let me take time to think about it. And you feel like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about this thing? Like, it's something that you just need A or B answer, but he wants to take his time to think about. Some of them may even forget that you asked them something, or maybe thinking about it forever. So, my darling, if you notice that you marry someone or you are dating someone that are slow in decision making, it's not a problem. All you need to do is this. If you have an urgent decision, sit down with him, find a way to make that decision with him. But if you have a decision that will take, let me say, a decision of vacation, or where are we going for Christmas vacation, start early to discuss it with him. This will help him to think, to prepare, knowing that he is not bad person that is fast in decision making. This will help him to think, to prepare, and to give you answer before the time. So don't always complain like, oh, he takes time to make decision. Why he cannot just say A or B? He always say, let me think about it. These are the way they're wired. For we women, I notice that whenever we want something, we just want to do it. Like somebody like me, if I'm in something, I'm in something. If I'm not in something, I'm not in it. And once I want to do something, I always give a time frame, like, okay, I want to do this thing from now to December. Within now to December, I will get it done. Unless that thing is something that I need someone approval to help me before I do it, I will say, okay, because of this person, delay the approval is also delaying my action. But if it is not something that doesn't need someone approval, I always make decision and move with the action. But men are not like that. They won't check all the nuts and bolts, take their time to make this decision. So, my darling, if you are dating a man that is slow in decision making, if you are dating a man that don't want disturbance, if you are dating a man or married a man that doesn't love multitasking, please don't push him, because if you push him, you will not like the result, and if you push him, it will make you not to do the work you are called to do gloriously and happily. So I encourage you to understand that men are different from women. The men are wired is different from the way women are wired. Men are logical beings. Women are emotional beings. I hope this episode blessed you. Please don't forget to share in the comment if you experience any of this with your husband or the man you are dating. And also don't forget to share with others that will benefit. Thank you so much and God bless you. Shalom.